Hey everyone, at Camel Villas in Bali at the moment. Today we're going to be doing a standing practice, and I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. Thank you.
We're going to start today in mountain pose. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Lift up all of your toes and slowly place each one of them down onto the ground, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Drop your tailbone, belly button to spine. Broaden across your collarbones and drop your shoulders. Palms facing forward. Imagine being lifted up through the crown of your head. Focus on your breathing. Notice the air going in and out of your nose. Nice deep inhale through your nose, right down to your belly. Exhale out of your mouth, let everything go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Bring awareness to your breath, awareness to this moment. Nothing else matters right now. Just you and your breath. Come into your body. Breathe deep down into your belly. On your inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower them back down to your sides. Inhale, raise up to the sky. Exhale, lower them down to your sides. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower them back to your sides. Inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers in a pistol grip and slowly reach over to the left side. Inhale, raise back up and reach over to the right side, keeping your eyes closed. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, raise up and lean over to the right. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, raising back up and unclasping your hands, folding from the hips all the way to the ground. Relax your chest on your thighs, generous bend in the knees. Your pelvis neutral, relax your neck. Place your hands wherever are comfortable for you, whether you want them on your shins or the floor, your big toes. And placing your left hand on the floor, reach your right arm to the sky in a gentle twist. Gaze to the floor or to that top hand, wherever's comfortable on your neck. Twisting from the upper back only, not the lower spine. Place your right hand to the floor and reach your left arm to the sky, moving with your breath. Exhale, place your left hand to the floor and reach the right arm to the sky. And exhale, place your right arm to the floor, left arm to the sky on your inhale. Left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. To the floor, left arm to the sky. Now placing both hands on the floor together, slightly in front of your feet. We're going to do some movements with plank and downward facing dog. Up onto your toes, come forward into plank, bend your knees, downward facing dog. Moving with your own breath. So as you inhale, you come forward into plank. Bend your knees, exhale, lift up into downward facing dog. Forward into plank, bend the knees, up into downward facing dog. We'll do this a few rounds, so moving at your own pace, with your own breath. Forward into plank, bend the knees, downward facing dog. Make sure you're reaching that tailbone to the sky. And pushing through the hands. Coming back, we'll all meet into downward facing dog. And lifting your right foot off the floor about an inch and then raising it to the sky. Bend the knee and roll your hip open, pointing your toes. Reaching that knee to the sky, we're going to circle the leg around, opening the hip, getting some movement in that hip joint. Go one way a few times and then reverse in the other direction. Just do whatever movements feel nice for you. You can make large circles, small circles, whatever's comfortable. And straightening through that right leg, I want you to reach it through and step between your front hands. Raising up to crescent lunge, bringing your arms to the sky. Bring your hands together in prayer at your heart center, and on your exhale, twist over to that bent leg, creating a nice straight line between your elbows, not dumping all of your weight into that front leg. Make sure your knees stacked over your ankle. Now raising back up on your inhale, exhale, cactus your arms and open that chest. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, cactus those arms, open the chest, gaze to the sky. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Strong through both legs, hands in heart center at prayer, twisting over to the bent leg. Feel free to open your stance if you find balance tricky. Breathe into this twist, opening the shoulders. On your inhale, I want you to step that back forward to meet at the front in twisted chair pose. Gaze to the ground for balance, knees together. Inhale, raise your arms up to chair. And then raise your whole body up slowly. Drop the arms to your side. Inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your hands down to heart center in prayer. Step that right foot back slowly with control and raise the arms up to crescent lunge. Exhale, lower your hands down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to that front bent leg. Nice straight line between your elbows, don't dump all of your weight. Check your knee is stacked over your ankle. Strong through both legs. Pressing through the floor with your feet, raise your arms up to crescent lunge. And exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, cactus, opening the chest. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, cactus those arms. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Exhale, twist to that bent leg. Strong through the legs. Pushing through the ground. Nice straight line between your elbows. Breathing into the twist. Your hands on the floor. Step your front foot back and raise it to the sky, bending the knee and yawning your hip open. Just do some circles with that knee now. Opening the hip, getting some movement in the joint. Point your toes. Go one way and then the other. Remember to breathe. pressing through the floor with your hands. Relax your neck. And placing that foot back on the floor, meeting the other one in downward facing dog. Or up onto your tippy toes, moving forward into plank, bending the knees and raising the tailbone. We'll move through this plank, downward facing dog movements, maybe with your own breath. Tailbone to the sky, coming forward into plank, bend the knees, lift up into downward facing dog. Just moving at your own pace. Now we'll all meet in plank and bring your feet together at the back of the mat. Raise your right leg, bend the knee and bring it through to touch the outside of your right elbow. Extend it back, bring it through, touch your left elbow. Extend it back, bend your knee, touch your right elbow. Extend it back, bring it through, touch your left elbow. Extend it back, bring your foot forward and place it on the outside of your right hand. Lean onto the outside of that foot, opening the hip in lizard posture. Strong through the legs, don't let your hips drop. Feel the opening of the hip as your knee falls away from you. Press through the ground with your hands. Breathing into that hip joint. And your gaze is just in front of your hands. And a straight line down your spine. And pressing into the hands and take that foot back. Lifting up the left leg. Bringing your knee forward to touch your left elbow. Extending out. Bring it through to touch your right elbow. Extending out. Bring it through to touch your left elbow. Extending out. Bring it through to touch your right elbow. Extending out. Bring that foot forward and place it on the outside of your left hand. Lean onto the outside of your left foot and allow your knee to fall open. Strong through the legs, pressing through that back foot. Press through the ground through your hands. A nice straight spine. Allow that knee to fall open, opening through the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pressing through the hands, step your foot back to meet into plank and lifting the tailbone to the sky for downward facing dog. Pressing through the hands. Draw your shoulder blades down, your back away from your ears. Gazes through your shins. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pressing through the hands. Up onto your tippy toes and come forward, jumping or stepping through to a squat. Your feet are on the outside of your hands and then dropping your tailbone down, hands in prayer. Your elbows are opening up your knees. You're not sitting on the ground, you're engaging through the glutes. Place your hands to the floor, straighten out the legs and heel toe your feet together. Bend in the knees, allow your chest to lay onto your thighs. Relax the neck. On an inhale, I want you to raise up to chair pose, arms to the sky. Open your arms wider if you find your shoulders are quite tight. And then inhale, raise up to the sky. Straightening through the legs. Hands in prayer. Bring them down to your heart center. Turn it to the side of the room, opening your legs up wide. Pointing your toes out just slightly and bending down into goddess pose. Trying to get your thighs parallel with the floor. Bending, place your hands on your knees and drop your left shoulder to the floor. Inhale, raise back up and drop your right shoulder. Inhale, raise back up your left shoulder. Inhale, raise back up right shoulder. Remember to smile. Raise up left shoulder. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, right shoulder. Raising all the way up, straightening through the legs. Hands to the sky. Bring your toes in slightly. Hands on the hips. And folding from your hips, nice straight spine, all the way to the floor. Wide-legged forward fold. Place your hands wherever's comfortable. You can keep them on your hips if you feel like it. Hold onto your shins. Relax your neck. Try not to round through your spine. Don't pull yourself into this pose. It's nice and passive. Stretching through the hamstrings. Allowing the shoulders to release. Place your hands onto your hips and slowly raise back out. Bringing the toes out again and dropping down to goddess pose. And we're going to pulse here. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Down, using your glutes. Strong through the legs. Nice straight spine. Hands to your knees and we'll do some twists again. Dropping that right shoulder to the floor. And then the left. And dropping down into a lunge. Pointing your left toes to the sky. Your bum is off the ground if you can, otherwise you're welcome to sit down. Hands in prayer. Moving over to the other side. Place your hands on the ground if you need to. Straight through that right leg and toes pointing to the sky. Nice straight spine. And pressing through the ground with your heel. Now using your hands coming back up into forward fold. Grounding down through all four corners of the feet. Place your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Releasing through those shoulders. Reach your hands up to the sky. Draw your shoulder blades away from your ears. Strong through the legs. Keep engagement through your glutes. Relax the neck. Raising back up and leaning back, opening the chest and your head to the sky. Dropping the hands behind you. Now raising back up on your inhale, turn your right foot forward and bend that knee, opening up into warrior two. Chest is facing the side of the room. Turn your front hand and reverse your warrior, gazing up to the sky. Inhale, coming forward into extended side angle. Moving with your breath, exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward into extended side angle. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward into extended side angle. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward, extended side angle. Gazing up through your armpit. Hands pointing forward. Your right arm, elbow is leaning on your knee. Check that your knee is stacked over your ankle. And raise back up to warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. Imagine someone's pulling you forward by your right hand. Drop that hand to the floor into triangle pose. A straight line between your hands. Strong through the legs, pressing through the feet. A side stretch. And gaze to the floor if you need to. Coming back up and reversing, twisting your triangle. Make sure you're twisting on your exhale. Inhale, raise back up to crescent lunge and then warrior two. Raising your arms up, turning that front foot parallel with the side and folding forward into wide-legged forward fold. Raising up on your inhale, exhale, lower back down again. Raise up, exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, lower back down. Relaxing your neck. Hold your wide-legged forward fold. On your next inhale, I want you to turn your left foot out, bend your knee and open up to warrior two. Gazing over that front middle finger, chest is parallel to the side of the room. Turn that front hand and reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward into extended side angle. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward, bending the elbow. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward. Hold. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come forward. Hold your extended side angle, gazing through your armpit and reaching forward. Check your knees stacked over your ankle, strong through the legs. Raising up to warrior two, gazing over that front finger. Inhale, straighten that front leg and imagine someone's pulling you forward with your left arm. Now lower that hand down to the floor, placing it on your shin or your thigh wherever it's comfortable. Nice straight line between your arms. Breathing into the twist. Gaze to the floor for better balance. Now cartwheel that arm, top arm down to the floor and twist to your twisted triangle. Left arm to the sky. Bring that hand down to the floor, raising back up to warrior two. Turn that front foot so it's parallel to the other and forward fold. Clasping through the hands, interlacing the fingers and raising your hands to the sky, opening through the shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades away from your ears. Breathing in. Place your hands onto the floor and walk them to the back of your mat. Step your back foot forward, meeting in chair pose, arms to the sky. Raising up. Exhale, lower your arms back down to your sides. Inhale, raising your right knee to the sky, extending out your right foot, straightening through the leg and turning it to the back of the room into warrior three. And if you're having trouble balancing like I am today, place your feet, hands to the floor, and lower that right leg down into crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, raise your arms up. Now stepping that back foot forward and meeting in chair pose. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Raising up that left foot, extending it out, turning it, extending it backwards into warrior three. Strong through both legs, active through that lifted leg. point your toes. Now place that foot onto the floor into crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, raise up. Step that back foot forward and meet in chair pose, hands at heart center. Inhale, raising all the way up, straightening through the legs. Exhale, allow the arms to fall to your sides. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers in pistol grip. And we'll just lean over to the right. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Notice the difference in the movement to when you first started. Moving with your own breath, one side and then the other. And to inhale as you raise up. Exhale as you fall. Inhale, raise up. Now placing your hands back down to the side of your arm, and on your inhale, raise them back up to the sky. Open your stance. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, raise them up. Hands to heart center. Now place them back down by your sides. Roll your shoulders. Do whatever movements feel good for you. I'm going to do Savasana standing today, but you're welcome to sit down or lay down if you want to. You're grounding down through your feet. Relax all the muscles in your body. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Let your shoulders fall away. Palms facing up. Come back to that sensation of the air going in and out of your nostrils. Feel the air going deep down into your belly. Feel the sensations of all the work that you've done today. How different your body feels to when you first started. Just breathe. Allow your mind to let go. And when you're ready, raise your arms up. Place your hands over the top of your eyes. Blinking them open when you're ready. Your hands at your heart center, bowing down and thanking your body for allowing you to do what you've done today. Thanking yourself for taking this time for you. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you want.